Well, good day viewers, I decided to put the original XP hard drive back in this machine. I think the reason why Windows 98 is not working on this sort of drive is because the board is just simply too new. So what a bugger. Anyway, I put the RAM stick set of that machine, put the RAM sticks in this one. This only has 512 megabyte of RAM now, so I took the RAM out of this one, put it in that and swapped them around. I'm pretty sure it's a power supply that when it causing to turn on and off automatically. So I have to turn it on for a test, put a multimeter on the 5 volt wire and see what readings I get. I bet it's a bit low. Hence is why the Wi-Fi and the USB flash drive is working properly. Okay, that's an update. Putting the unofficial service pack 4 on this. There you go. It should be fully up to date, and then what Microsoft still got for this machine in the meantime, right up until the support ended. So might as well get this all up to spec. Looks like I won't be able to enjoy the old DOS games like I used to properly in Windows 98. I never really liked doing it in virtual box or virtual machines. I want to do it in a physical machine, but it looks like I can't. Even that graphics card won't even fit that motherboard. 6600, that won't fit. The ATP slot's different because it needs small form factor graphics and sound card with this. Anyway, I'm going to get this thing up to date. It's a bit out of date, this one. Okay, we'll just test this power supply here. And there, and that one there. Then we'll turn this thing on and see what we get. This might be a good Linux machine, I think. It runs XP pretty good, but yeah, I might leave it with XP for now. I just got to find some more RAM there, because this one is good with all the RAM out of this one. But now this one is going to be a slow bit of crap, because it's only got half a gigabyte of RAM. So if anyone has any 400 megahertz or higher speed spare DDR2 sticks, preferably two 1 gigabyte sticks and two 512 megabyte sticks, be appreciated. I could try looking on eBay, but I don't want to buy cheap crap. I want something that's half decent at the time that you can still get. I can still buy DDR2, but they're nearly phasing out now, so this is DDR1, so we'll try looking on eBay, but I might get left off with cheap, unreliable, faulty RAM. I want something that's good for this machine as well, so I would like to get this thing hotted up as much as possible. So I have to just deal with this one for now. I'll put the hard drive to this one on that one. It goes today if I reactivate it, but I don't know if that's going to work. This board left to change a product key. I actually haven't got another professional product key. Actually, I might try that. Just go sys off onto that hard drive and start again with professional, and put the activate it with another professional product key you got a hold of. See if that does anything. If that's the case, this will stay as a professional Windows XP machine. But the voltage is 5.16 volts in that rail. Okay, well what's that for me? The voltage itself's good. The voltage is good, but I don't know about the current. The current might not be all there, so yeah, still might be the power supply, has to be. Yeah, regulator type thing, I reckon. It's not regulating properly because it's getting all the capacitors going out. If we try pulling that power supply apart, check the capacitors, see that does nothing. Let it sit for a while though, because it'll still be charged. You gotta let those things sit for a while to dissipate all the stored energy in the capacitors before you pull them apart, because they do kick hard. Well, it looks like I have to download a new copy of Windows XP Service Pack 4 unofficial. It's a corrupt download, so I have to re-download it again. Bugger. But that was not with. This has been made by a geek. It's a complete Service Pack unofficial from Microsoft. So, had Microsoft have continued support for this operating system, we would have got a Service Pack 4. So it's worthwhile installing it. Anyway, I have to re-download it again. Bloody thing. Don't you hate it when something's corrupt? What a piss off. Anyway. I put malware bites and super anti-spyware on here to get it all up to date. That's taken a while to download. It's a pretty big one. It's been a while since this thing was last connected to the internet. Yeah, very slow. I might put the Wi-Fi dongle outside for some better range, I think. Anyway, yeah, it's too slow, 10 kilobytes a second. Let's put the Wi-Fi dongle outside, too slow. Very slow. That's not so bad though. Anyway, it's all working good now. I put the Wi-Fi thing out there. Even this, it's better. It's definitely better with it plugged straight in the back. I get a better signal, but it's even better again with it outside. I'll try it on this machine. This machine has really good signal with it plugged in straight in the back of it. This will probably give you full signal if I have it outside. It's only a 180 watt power supply in this small form factor case. Oh well. If I can't get 98 to work in this sort of drivers, which is a damn shame, I've no other choice but to hot this thing up as much as I can. It's probably more worthwhile anyway. Get more use out of it. Same with that one here. I just don't have any more DDR RAM to hot this thing up to the max. 3 gigabytes. The board supports a maximum of 4 gigabytes of RAM. If I can get a hold of 4 gigabytes worth of DDR2 sticks, not DDR2, sorry, DDR1, it'd be good. I think it's 400 megahertz. I think that the maximum that supports of RAM in that board. I think it is. It's the fastest that board supports. If I can get a hold of some faster RAM, I'll try it. See how it performs. If it supports it. That's my next thing. Get someone has any 4 gigabytes worth of DDR1, preferably 400 megahertz or higher. I'll be appreciated. I can get this thing hot it right up. I've no choice but to keep that processor in there, so Pentium 4, it's the fastest at the time, so 3 GHz is pretty damn good speed. It's a good space heater, but yeah, it's still a pretty good processor. As I said, it doesn't support a Core 2 Duo. It's made specifically for a Pentium 4, this board. And this was a damn good computer back in its day in 2005 when I got it built. It ran half-life and processed and everything really good. So I ain't gonna have to get a power supply for it as well, I think. This is too cheap. I might change it anyway if I get a hold of another one. It's a pretty generic thing. 460 watt. The one in the Acer Altos server is only 350. It may work, but the graphics card might be a bit hard now. I'll try it. I'll see if it works. If it works without a hassle, I'll just leave that. I'll put that one there in it. It's got the fan in the bottom anyway. Suck air out from the processor out that way. I reckon it'd be better in here anyway, I think. I'll try that, because this thing gets too bloody hot. I'll put the server power supply in here, see if that might be better for it. Lower wattage, but it shouldn't hurt it too much, because it's got enough power to run the graphics card and that one hard drive. So it should be okay. Anyway, I'll get this thing all up to date, and it's pretty much it. That'll be enough for now. Thanks for watching.